I'll enter any home at the right price. But after what I saw yesterday, I'm not sure anymore. The eerie, isolated residence exuded an unsettling vibe, yet it represented nothing more than another source of income. If I refrained from venturing into peculiar homes, my financial woes would deepen. Fortunately, a substantial number of my clients favored regular revisits, paying handsomely for my services. The prospect of being trapped in a mundane job held no appeal for me. This unconventional career path is what keeps the rent paid in the sprawling city of Los Angeles. Admittedly, some individuals initially hesitated to contact me. A crucial aspect of my service involved easing their discomfort. "Hello, I'm Pat, the tutor." Relief washed over the woman's face. "Tiffany's in the dining room. She dreads her math homework almost as much as the thought of her mom assisting her." A wispy tendril of smoke wafted by as I followed her into the room adorned in shades of orange and brown, taking a seat beside a fifth grader sporting a side ponytail and a disdainful expression. "Hi, I hear you have a fondness for fractions." Yeah. "Are you being truthful?" "No. Essentially, I am a modern-day Krampus, delivering unwelcome academic assistance to children from one house to another." On my way out, the mother guided me past a vintage black and white TV. "Thanks, she didn't cry once," she expressed, proffering a folded pink envelope containing a glimpse of cash. "I appreciate it, but the first session is complimentary," I replied, reaching for the doorknob. "For future sessions, payments can be made through Venmo." An odd look flashed across her face. "What?" I also accept PayPal or Zelle." An awkward pause lingered between us. "Just let me know by tomorrow if you'd like to schedule another session, and we can take it from there." I smiled. We exchanged goodbyes, and I departed. Their interest in another session was gratifying. Mondays at 1:15 were challenging to fill, considering most kids were in school then. It made up for the extended drive. I was anxious not to make a tardy impression, but as my watch struck 1:20, I found myself driving aimlessly up and down the street, the only house in sight seemingly elusive. Despite being easily located in the dark, I questioned why it became so perplexing now. Glancing at my phone, it insisted the address was in the vacant lot beside me. Yet, there were no houses on the entire street. After a futile attempt to contact Tiffany's mom, I surrendered and returned home. Did you know some libraries still possess microfilm? Unbelievable. I rendezvoused with the next day's student at the public library, and with spare time between sessions, I delved into the town newspaper to find Tiffany's address. It felt like I was losing my mind. Every thought led back to that bizarre house. I'm a math tutor. I despise not having the answer. I found the answer, and it repulsed me. 2 perish in blaze, consuming home. Beneath the headline, grainy images depicted Tiffany and her mother. They had remained alive long enough for distant neighbors to hear their cries for help, but fear had paralyzed any attempt to intervene. The story was dated May 17, 1985. The fear gripped me. I sought something overlooked, a reason to dismiss the chilling reality. A logical person like me wouldn't visit 2 deceased individuals. Yet, the logical part of my mind mulled it over, and reluctantly concluded that I had, indeed, visited 2 deceased souls. Overwhelmed, I canceled my next student, my head too clouded for polynomial functions. Driving home in a daze, I was convinced unseen ghosts lurked in every shadow. Frustrated at my inability to see everything simultaneously, I locked my front door, closed my eyes, and took deep breaths. I needed time to regain composure, to feel safe within the confines of my home. As I opened my eyes, dread washed over me. No. Rising shakily to my feet, I stared at my dining room table. I wanted to avert my gaze, but I couldn't. Step by step, I approached until I stood directly over it. There before me sat a churred, folded pink envelope with cash peeking out of it.